Welcome to the December edition of Around OHS. I'm Sarah Brand.
And I'm Parker Wyatt. Oakville's been seeing a lot of changes recently, including a new coach on the wrestling team.
Dom and Adam have the story.
This wrestling season, the girls' team has a new coach, Mrs. Scott. It's her first year coaching wrestling ever.
So I wanted to be more involved in the school, but I didn't know exactly what that would look like, and the opportunity to coach girls wrestling came up. I used to box when I was in high school. Girls didn't really wrestle at the time, so I didn't wrestle, but this just seemed like a good opportunity for me to be involved in school. It's going good. I love it so far. I'm kind of learning as I go. Like, I do a lot of the practices with the girls. I do all the workouts with the girls. Like, I'm learning and coaching at the same time. Really, I'm just trying to be a good role model for all of them. I hope that all the girls do better, like beat personal best. I hope they get stronger, more confident, and just kind of become better people throughout this year. It's good. I feel more confident helping coach than I did a couple weeks ago.
Having Miss Scott as a coach has kind of been funny because she's like my teacher. So I just talk to her about wrestling like a lot of class, and we can just like, and she asks for stuff because I mean she's learning wrestling as like other people are too. So she's still learning, and I feel like it like speaks to her as a person too. She's just like, she's not gonna, like just dip her toes in. She just jumps straight in and tries her best.
Going very well. She learns very quickly. She has been an immense help for us, whether it is just having that extra route for the girls to go to talk to, or helping us where we need certain things done around the inventory or office stuff and things like that. Working with not just the girls but the boys as well. There are a lot of kids that come out for wrestling, and it does make it a little difficult to remember everybody's name. That's probably the most difficult part.
Go Oakville Wrestling!
I'm Adam Wiedemann with Dominic McEntee. That concludes our segment of Around OHS.
It's nice to see our teachers do something different.
Some seniors are doing something different next semester, enrolling in full-time college.
Bree, Emma, and Will introduce us to some of our early graduates.
First semester is almost over. Let's talk to some students who are graduating early.
Well, it's definitely not something that we encourage. We want everyone to have the full high school experience, so that includes 4 years of being in their cohort with their classmates and experiencing all there is to experience here at OHS. I will say there aren't a lot of students that graduate early. There's typically a handful, and most of those situations are unique in that maybe they're moving out of state, and so they didn't want to have to go somewhere else, and so we were able to make it work to where they could graduate and then move on at that point.
I'm excited to get out of here and move on to the next stage of my life. I mean, just got to get all your credits, obviously, and I think it's a good thing because you just get a little bit of time off and a little reset before college starts.
It's nice, but a little overwhelming, especially now that the semester's coming to an end. After I graduate, me and my family are moving to New Mexico during the second semester, and I'm planning on going to college in New Mexico.
I'm going to miss my friends, and I feel like if I take second semester off, I might not want to go to college, but I also know myself too well to know that I'm going to 100% stay in school and be in school.
With William Bishop and Brianna Gutierrez behind the camera, I'm Emma Burchett for Around OHS.
College requires a lot of hard work and focus.
That's right, and the students in human relations have been hard at work on a project.
Cece and Claire show us more.
Some students at OHS are learning skills for adult life with a project human relations recently worked on. Let's take a look.
So the project is called Adulting 101, and so the students were able to choose topics that were aligned sort of with their values and their goals, that they could really help other people within our school. So some of the projects that they chose were financial literacy, they chose home maintenance, they chose self-care, and several others. And so they were able to build a website, market their topic, and then create a fair style presentations so other students could benefit from the project as well. So not only were they learning about the topics to help them with their future, they were helping others.
I think everything will stick with me. A lot of the projects that we did in the library I think will stick with me. And we learned about relationships with friends, family, and significant others, so I think that'll stick with me a lot. My project was about financial literacy, and my group chose that project because we think finance is really important, especially when you move out and you're not attached to your parents anymore. And also, my mom works at the bank, so that was just something that I connected with.
I think the students come in sort of not sure exactly what the class is about, and once we start really looking into their values, their goals, their plans, they really get to sort of look at what they would like to do with their future and how they can implement that, and I think that that's really good for them to get that reality.
So all the projects were based on something that you would need in your everyday life after you graduate high school, just more in your adulthood. And it would be financial literacy, maybe like home maintenance, car maintenance, all that stuff.
So the goal of the project really was for the students to not only learn about their topics, but to relate to other humans, so human relations, as well, and spread their knowledge to hopefully help students to be prepared for that post-high school experience. I think human relations is a great class for students that are juniors or seniors that are moving on to post-high school. And I think what's really important about it is that it's really giving them a timeline and a goal where they're looking at their values, they're looking at their goals, and they're making plans and putting those plans into action. Take human relations. It's the best class. We love it. We have a lot of fun. We learn about ourselves as much as well as others, and I think that it would really benefit anybody that's a junior or senior.
With Claire Goodman behind the camera, I'm Cece Phoenix, and this is Around OHS.
It's great to see students help out the community.
Yep, and recently, the Oakville String Orchestra has been helping out the community by holding a holiday concert at a retirement home.
Blake, Haley, and Phoebe show us how it came together.
To spread some holiday cheer, the orchestra class visits a local community.
I think it's just like a service we do to like entertain the elderly at Friendship Village, and it's a good opportunity for us to get out and practice playing for other people besides our parents.
Just to kind of bring some joy to and like kind of change it up for them, because every day kind of seems like the same thing, and our teacher just thought it would be a good thing to start. It kind of gets me in the holiday spirit because it's Christmas songs, so it just kind of brings that Christmas and winter vibe, I guess.
We're playing Christmas songs from sometimes as early as October, but it's just us like playing the songs over and over. It's just, it gets stuck in our head, and just they're fun songs.
Let's hear some of the musicians' favorite parts of the concert.
The cellos got to do really cool things where we just, we made really weird sounds. We like lightly touched our strings and it made like a weird eerie sound, and I think that was good.
Bugler's Holiday, that was the one I did a trio with Tristan and Alex. It was a new song. I just love doing it. It was just really fun.
With Haley Conaway and Phoebe Reel behind the camera, I'm Blake Bronick for Around OHS.
We are so lucky to have such great students at Oakville.
In our next story, we highlight one of our students and his passions for hockey.
Dino, Roman, and Adam tell us about Drew Prefer.
If you've been to an Oakville hockey game, you may be familiar with Drew Prefer. But did you know he started playing ice hockey himself? Drew tells us more about his journey.
I play for the Gremlins gem hockey team in Afton, and I also play for Blues Special Hockey, which just started this year. I had to, learn about hockey a whole lot and how to skate.
I love hockey, and I took him to games with me, and he just really got into it, and he got started playing floor hockey, which that wasn't too hard for him to do. I mean, but afterwards, to get him to play ice hockey, he wanted to do it, but we were afraid that he might get hurt or he wasn't a very good skater, so we got him skating lessons, and after he took skating lessons for a couple of years, we felt like he was ready to go out for this ice hockey with the special Blues Special Hockey.
They've helped me like shooting the how to shoot the puck hard and like the positions.
He keeps putting himself out there. He don't let his autism or other challenges stop him. He keeps putting himself out there and keeps wanting to get better.
With Roman Baban and Dino Stoljanovic behind the camera, I'm Adam Winter with Around OHS.
I love to watch hockey in the winter.
Me too, but viruses spread really quickly in the cold.
Addie shares some tips on how to stay healthy.
During this time of year, germs tend to spread a lot faster. With the holidays coming up, it's important that we know how to avoid the spread of germs. But what causes germs to spread so fast?
According to the NH Medline Plus magazine, the cold, dry air in the winter provides perfect conditions for viruses to spread. People are also more likely to gather indoors, which means it's easier for viruses to spread in large numbers. So what are some ways we can prevent the spread of germs? One of the main ones being washing your hands frequently. Make sure you are using warm water and soap. Hand sanitizer is also good at removing germs. Disinfect surfaces. Surfaces that are touched frequently often are covered in germs. Disinfecting them will remove the germs and make the surface clean to touch. Keeping your hands out of your eyes, nose, and mouth. You may think your hands are clean, but to be safe, avoid putting your hands near exposed parts of your face. If you know you are sick, stay home. It's not fair to others. Also, avoid close contact with those who are sick. Putting a distance between someone you know is sick will lessen the chance of germs spreading.
This may be some basic information, but it's important to know. Happy holidays and stay healthy. I'm Addie Scott with Around OHS.
That concludes the show. I'm Sarah Brand.
And I'm Parker White, and that's what's going on
Around OHS. Welcome to the Welcome to this. Oh my God.
Are you reading it off the script?
No.
You can't
I
improv.
think so. Okay.